Hi there, it's Jennifer with Pink Lady Oils, and we are going to be talking about essential oils made easy tonight. And I'm so glad you're here. And what I'm going to do is I got to get things situated here on Facebook. I'm going to get this streaming. And it's preparing. And while we are waiting, if you have your essential oils, go ahead and uh, get some out and get a little bit of water, and we're going to get ready to go. I'm going to share my screen here in a few seconds, waiting for a few more people to join, and then we're gonna rock and roll. So I actually grabbed my Shinmyo Yoku, and this is a blend that came out this last convention, and it is so much like walking in the woods. It's very woodsy. It's a blend of, let's see here, if I can read all of this. Cypress, my eyes are really tired today. Lemon, magnolia, cardamom, Siberian fir, hinoki, lavender, geranium. And it's really, really wonderful. It comes in a roller and an oil. There are some really great, just relaxing and calming benefits to it. So we're going to get started. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get going here. Let's see here. This is always the part that gets me. All right. And present. There we go. So it's Jennifer with Pink Lady Oils, and we are just going to talk about natural solutions using essential oils, doTERRA essential oils. And I'm really glad you're here. So as we're going through this presentation, I want you to think about the reason that you're listening or you're in this class. It could be health concerns, it could be overwhelm, it could be you were just looking for some natural ways to clean your home. That's kind of actually how I got started. Is I wanted to get rid of all the toxic chemicals in my home, and I just kind of flipped to natural ways and using On Guard and On Guard concentrate. At that time, there weren't a lot of other lines available, and now we have so much more available. But using lemon, I used wild orange, tea tree, and some of those oils to kind of take away all the ones that were, having a lot more toxicity in my home. But maybe you have stress and anxiety or inflammation and pain. Maybe you're having trouble with sleep, maybe digestion, or any of the other things, or maybe there's a couple of them. So think about that as we're going through this presentation. So we're going to talk first of all about doTERRA's essential oils. That's what we're talking about tonight. There's no negative side effects or addictions. They're, essential oils are extracted right from the earth with these amazing benefits to us. And they're pure and potent, and they're 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. They're also CPTG, or certified pure tested grade. So they're tested. doTERRA essential oils are the most tested in the world. And lavender, in fact, is one that we're seeing it in a lot of different types of places hospitals and other clinics and things. Fun fact is that my husband was at the doctor and was having what ended up being a sinus infection. And the doctor was like, okay, here's the scripts for antibiotics and this and that and sinus stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then she said, and I also want you to do some essential oils. And she was writing a script. He goes, oh, no, I got that covered. And she's like, well, I want you to do eucalyptus. And he goes, she said, well, what do you have? And he said, well, I have breathe and eucalyptus. Oh, you're golden. So what a refreshing thing to have a doctor, be able to put in some of those things that are, going to be able to support you, right? So let's talk about peppermint. I'm going to grab mine. Peppermint is one that is alerting. And I love to put it just in my hand and breathe it in. 1 drop of peppermint, and I love putting it on my muscles, on my neck and things. 1 drop of peppermint is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So you don't need a lot. This one, as you can see here, is ATI, aromatic, topical, and internal. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. So this one is going to help you stay energized. It is one of those ones that helps naturally cool the body when you get warm, helps with tightness. Of course, it's great for fresh breath. And so because it says internal, you can just put a drop on your tongue, on the roof of your mouth to really open up those sinuses. Rub it on your tummy for any kind of tummy issues, and it just really helps you to stay and get focused. So this is one that is really nice together, peppermint and wild orange. I remember going to a conference in the very beginning, going to one of doTERRA conferences, and I remember them putting these in my hand and remembering like, wow, it was early in the morning. So to really wake us up and keep us focused in the conference. So doTERRA essential oils are effective, and we're going to talk a little bit why that is. So 2 things actually can affect the cell, bacteria and viruses. And what we're trying to do is get to that root cause. So when you look at this, remember the cell when you were in biology, remember back all those years ago, the cell membrane has this oily surface around the cell. And you have bacteria and viruses that can replicate and cause a lot of issues. And what's really great about essential oils is that because they have that oily membrane, they can get through right into the cell, which is going to stop that replication and duplication of bacteria and viruses. So that's how they can actually work at the cellular level. And when we're talking about the cell and protection, we're talking about On Guard. On Guard is the oil that really is our protector. It really goes to work for you. And so having that oil and having the preventatively, and when you're in the situation where you're not feeling well, that is going to go to work for you. And we're going to be talking about how that actually happens. So let's talk a little bit about how oils work. When you breathe into your the nasal cavity, the essential oil molecules go all the way in, and then they go right to the olfactory bulb, which then goes to your brain and your limbic system to tell you like how you're feeling, and it will get the molecules to the brain in about 22 seconds. In 2 minutes, they're found in the bloodstream, and in 20 minutes, they will impact every cell of your body. And that is so powerful, isn't it? To think that that's how quickly they can work. Now, On Guard is the one we were talking about. Again, you can use this oil all 3 ways. It's the oil of protection. It's wonderful to diffuse. It cleans the air. It has clove and cinnamon in it. So this is also really good if you have um, a tooth that hurts. It has that clove in it. That's what they use for wisdom teeth to pack. You can in a pinch put that right on that area, and that's really going to help relieve it. They also have these throat drops, which help when you have that really bad sore throat. I like to put it topically on feet and down the spine. Remember, the spine is your nervous system highway. I love to also put maybe a drop in a shot glass with water and then gargle with it or drink it because it's really going to go and really soothe in those crevices in your throat and give you some relief. Nothing as worse as, a sore throat, right? And then doTERRA essential oils are affordable. And I'm trying to recall the prices of things, but I recall that lavender is about 11 cents a drop. And when you're thinking about that, you don't really need a lot of drops to do some kind of be able to make a roller ball or put it in a diffuser or put it on you. You're going to be really pennies per the dollar. So when you're thinking about you know, uh, having to spend time in traditional healthcare, that means you have to, get an appointment, take off work if you work, drive your car, the time, then go to, the pharmacy when they tell you that you need a prescription. And all those things really add up. And there is definitely times when you do that, and that's very appropriate. But there's also times that you can actually use these natural solutions and you can solve your problems right in the comfort of your home. Okay. So you're going to definitely save money. So let's talk a little bit about lavender. So lavender, again, is all three ways, aromatically, topically, and internally. It is the emotional oil of honesty. And I love that. I love lavender. When I smell it in, it just makes me happy. I feel like it's very floral, but it's calming. But it everyone knows mostly about how it's calming and relaxing. It helps all those kinds of things with mind chatter and overwhelm and panic. If you have someone that has really significant overwhelm, this is definitely the one that you can go with. But did you know that it also calms the skin? So it helps with cuts, bumps, scrapes, bruises, bug bites, burns, all the things. It's a really good one. If you ever have burned the roof of your mouth when you eat pizza, lavender is really good for that. It's also part of our seasonal blend for when all those things come, in the spring. And it is that natural histamine. Also really good for head tension. And this one is a jackknife of all oils. It has so many uses and so versatile. So lavender is really amazing. Now, this month, if you're new, you are eligible to get a free lavender touch. And these are some of the ways that you can use lavender touch or the roller, if we call it the touch. Roll it on the bottoms of your feet. It's really good for babies and kiddos to rub down their spine. This is really calming it on their feet. A bug bite, anyone that has anxious feelings, you can use it just like a perfume. So you're just going to kind of roll it right at your pulse points, behind your ears. You can even, if you're a woman, you can roll it, get it through your hair, or if you have long hair. You can put it on a stuffed animal, put it on a bracelet. So a lot of ways, roll it right over your sinuses during, pollen season when all the things are flying around. Lavender is also really good to help with that body temperature and just immunity. And so these two are great to pair together, peppermint and lavender. And you can take a screenshot of this. Should move this up a little bit. Here we go. Uh, And it's also part of a great ear blend. There's nothing worse than an earache or pain, right? Especially when it's kids. And so these three together are amazing. One drop of each of them, kind of put it behind the ear. You never want to put anything in your ears or your nose. And so just right behind, I usually put it on a cotton ball and kind of just stick it right behind the ear, and just keep reapplying that, and you're going to notice a huge difference. Okay, let's talk a little bit about digestion. About 80% of your immune system is in your gut. And so we want to make sure that we're taking care of our gut, right? So Digestion is one that really will do that. Again, it has it's all three ways again, aromatically, topically, and internally. It works on all these things here. Motion sickness, sinus pressure, so you can just roll it right over the bridge of your nose. It's really good for acid reflux. You can just roll it. If you do a roller or just get some in your hands, you can put it right here, right by your sternum, right in that area, right over your stomach. And anything that is bothering you from this hole to the other hole, this is the one that you want to use, okay? So you can put it in water and sip on it if if you're really having an issue. You can roll it on and use it topically. We're going to talk a little bit about that in a minute. You can diffuse it, but I like to put it topically right on. So now let's talk a little bit how they work actually. We talked about this kind of already. So aromatics, you inhale that essential oil, the molecules going into the nostril, then it's going to go to the receptors, to the brain, the olfactory bulb, then it is communicating with those central areas right in your brain called the limbic system, and then it is going to go to your entire body. So it definitely is linked to emotions and heart rate, blood pressure, and it is quite amazing to think how our human body works. So Breathe is one that we love to use aromatically and topically. Anytime you think that you're struggling with just getting that breath in, Breathe is the one that you're going to want to do for anything respiratory. So it's going to open up airways. It helps with those marriages that you might need saving from snoring. It allows oxygen to your lungs. I like to do that before like a workout. It really allows you to get more capacity there, really helps with anxiety. It's calming. And during those seasonal changes, definitely one that will support you. Balance is very grounding. It has a combination of some really powerful oils like whole wood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, osmanthus, and it's wonderful to put right over your heart for any grief or depression. So if you're struggling in that area, it's a really good one for that. And also for those other situations like mood swings or hot flashes. Do you know anyone like that at all? Maybe that's you, right? Or maybe it's me. We all have those times. But I like to put it on the bottom of my feet every morning, and I love to just inhale it. I keep a roller of this one in my purse, and I love to travel with this one. So again, this one is aromatically and topically. And then Adaptive is our calming blend. It can be used in all three ways. It has a blend of lavender, neroli, rosemary, wild orange, spearmint, copaiba, and magnolia, all oils that have a lot of calming properties. They have something called linalool in it, which is the chemical compound of that. So it's really going to calm and center your mindset. It's going to give you focus. It's going to help manage some of those anxious and stressful times. And this comes separately or in a system. This is the roller. There's capsules. And then the essential oil is the one that you would diffuse. This is the one that's that is able to take this internally. It's very different than the oil. The oil is only able to be taken put it into the diffuser. Okay. So this one is one that I really love. I love it for focus mostly. So it's good for kiddos that have a little bit of anxiousness, or maybe they're going to be taking a test. This would be one for anyone that needs that extra focus. And people that struggle in this area find this one to be very, very helpful. So topically, so it's important to know about how to use it most effective. So when you want to apply oils to an area that maybe is causing you discomfort, you always want to use your fractionated coconut oil because it doesn't really have a scent to it. And what it does is it when you put the oil, the essential oil and the fractionated oil together, and then rub it on that area, it is going to give you the maximum benefit. And I think I have a slide. Yeah. So this is kind of what happens. So if you put just the essential oil on, that would be this picture, it is going to flash off and you're going to lose a lot of the essential oil, and it's not going to get, you can see that in this picture, you can't, it's not really going that deep, right? In this picture, we do with the fractionated coconut oil and the essential oil, and it's able to really work much more efficiently and get deeper into the tissues. And so we love using a carrier oil. It doesn't have to be fractionated coconut oil, but we love this one because of the it's not too greasy, and it doesn't have fragrance, and it's really easy to use. So this is the one that we really think about when we have discomfort or tension in our muscles. It's really, it comes, there's all different, there's a whole line of these. This deep blue, when you really fell in love with it, you can get a big tub of it. And it's really one of those that everyone really should have in their household. But it supports healthy circulation, really good to put on your legs, like if you're traveling a lot, so that circulation, because you're sitting so much. You can massage it into your legs for growing pains or muscle cramps. Before and after exercise is really great. Neck tension in your neck, for massage it into your neck for some ease of your tension. And it's also really good for those other areas of your body where you might have pain, like if you have cramps, us women that go through that. Also, if you have that really, like if you have a really bad cough, you can also do it right on your chest. And so those are all really great ways. This oil is not internal. It's only aromatically and topically. Okay. Whoops, I want to go back to that one. And we have this great deep blue stick, which is amazing. You basically, it's just like a deodorant that you just kind of roll up and roll it on wherever you need it. And it's so convenient. You don't get it on your hands. It's great for athletes. It's great to have several of these, one in the gym bag for your kids, one at home, one in the car, and then it also has a copaiba in it that really just gives you an extra support of your nervous system and deep into your tissues. Okay. Next up is oregano and tea tree. These two are powerhouses. They're part of the immune support blend that we love to put together to keep us healthy throughout the year. But oregano is really good for all the skin things. So you can take it internally. Now this is a hot oil. So when you take it internally, you have to use a veggie cap. Otherwise, you're not going to be happy. So you can get the veggie caps. You can purchase those. I don't have one right in front of me, or do I? No, I must have moved it. But you can just put them, they're small little capsules, and you just put it right inside. Really, for healthy scalp, some good ones are tea tree, rosemary, tangerine, all are really good for that. Tea tree is also really good for just healthy nail beds and for all the, athlete's foot cleaning. You can add it to your sprays and clean your bathroom, and it's really going to go to work for you. So this is kind of where when we start talking about if you're new and you're like, I don't even know where to start. This is a great graphic to show you some of the things that you can actually do and where. So we can apply our oils in many places in our body, and this kind of gives you some good places to start. Now let's talk internal. We've been talking about internal. I love to actually put my oils right in my stainless steel, or you can do it in a glass container. It's not really recommended, excuse me, to do it with plastic because it will not be very good because the plastic um, will break apart. So how you can tell that you can use an oil internally is that it's going to say the supplement on the bottle. So if you grab any of your oils and it says supplement on it, you know that you can take it internally. So for example, here's peppermint, and I can see supplement on that one. Okay. All right. Citrus Bliss is one that we love because it's like sunshine in a bottle. And these are all the ways that you can use Citrus Bliss. This one happens to be uh, you can be qualified to get this one for free this month if you have my special promo code. So if you're new and you're, thinking about doing some things, I can send you a custom shopping cart. But Citrus Bliss is one that I use for a daily wake me up and just happy. Like it's like just a happy when you smell it, you're just like, oh, this is wonderful. It's great for a hands massage. I like to just clean my counters with it. It diffuses. It's a wonderful smell. You can put it in a cleaning spray. You can just inhale it, apply it to your wrists with other oils. You can make yourself a personal like perfume, add it to dryer balls or even diffuser jewelry. Lemon is kind of a staple. Love to use lemon for all those smells in the kitchen, but also really great in your water to help with that gentle detox. Really good for acid reflux. Again, I like to clean my counters with it, clean your home. It helps with mental clarity. It just is a very fresh oil. It helps to stay engaged with things. And this is one that is very economical and works for so many different types of things. And of course, frankincense. For foremost, it's great for meditation, and I love it for that calming feeling. And it really is the king of oils. It is great to put in your skincare routine. It helps your cells perform optimally. It really pairs well with Deep Blue or Copaiba for aches and pains, and helps with focusing. I love this in the diffuser with literally anything because it's co-synergistic, which means it really works well with any oil. It just makes it perform better. And this one you can use in all three ways. And then this is our number one product. It is 30-day guarantee. It's all whole food um, supplements, and you're going to get basically everything you need to get that maximum nutrition of energy, focus, relief, and well-being. You're going to have your Alpha CRS, which is your antioxidant with cellular energy. You have your whole food supplement, multivitamin and minerals, and then you have your omegas with the 3, 6, and 9 fatty acids, which are so important for neurological and cardiovascular support. And then if you are looking at just your metabolic health, which, in the world today, that's out there a lot. We're talking about A1Cs and all these kinds of things. And this product came on the market a year and a half ago now, I think it is, almost 2 years ago. And it really does help all these things with our bodies. And we've seen some incredible testimonies on that. One of our new products that just came out is our electrolytes. So if you aren't taking electrolytes, we have 2 flavors and they are incredible. In fact, I'm drinking one right now. Many of us are very dehydrated. We lack the electrolytes just to keep our cells working and energized. And so these two products go right into your water. They taste amazing. They provide 6 key elements of electrolytes, including 80 ocean minerals, and it facilitates water transport between cells. So it's an incredible product, and I would highly recommend adding that one to your regimen. So as we were talking about the top 3 health concerns, hopefully you got some ideas as we were talking it through. But now imagine your life without those concerns. So maybe it's sleep. Sleep is so important. In fact, just aside, I forgot to put this slide in, but our team is doing a whole series on sleep this whole month, and you are welcome to join. Whether you are a wholesale member or not, just let me know and I'll send you a link and you can be part of it. It is really incredible, the information that we're getting. And when you don't have sleep, almost every part of your life really is affected, along with a lot of these other ones. So think about the ones that you wrote down in the beginning. What would it be like if you didn't have to worry about those things anymore, right? So we're going to talk about some things for new customers as well. So if you're new, we have this new kit called the Recenter Home, and there's 2 bundles. One has this one, Super Mint, Island Mint. It has Citrus Bliss and Citrus Bloom. So mints and just like spring type, very uplifting, more sweet scents. And there's all different ways of using those. It come with 2 mist diffusers, which is this. And it looks like, so I got one out for you because it's kind of hard to demonstrate because it has to be in the wall. So it looks like this. So it's like a plug-in, and then you're going to get your oil and you're going to just put it, well, you screw it in like this, and then you put this into the wall, and it has different settings. So it's really great in entryways, in bathrooms, in bedrooms, in college rooms, all the places. So this one just is brand new this month. This new kit. So this is only for new members. You can take some snapshots of these if you'd like to know how to use these. And then we have the second one, two of the mist diffusers, and then you get Shinrin Yoku, Northern Escape, Lavender, and Eucalyptus, all really grounding. I mean, you can't go wrong with lavender and eucalyptus, can you? And then Northern Escape and Shinrin Yoku are blends of just wood and calming and tree oils, basically. So all very, very calming. Okay. So those are $155. Am I reading that right? I think I'm reading that right. Yep. $155 for 2 diffusers and then 4 of the oils. Okay. And there's 2 different ones. Then we have the Healthy Start Kit. This is kind of like our starter kit. You get about 85 drops in all of the oils that we just talked about, all the top 10. It includes a pebble diffuser, frankincense, oregano, digestion, on guard, peppermint, lavender, lemon, breathe, deep blue, and tea tree. And then this month, with my promo code, you get the free lavender. Then we have the Home Essentials, which is double the oil, but not double the price. So you're going to be getting about 250 drops with all those same oils. And then you're going to get the free Citrus Bliss, lavender. And then there's some choices of either a pebble diffuser, and there's another graphic in a minute, but you get choices of 3 things for an extra gift. Okay. Then the Aroma Essentials Kit is going to have all the emotional oil kit, Northern Escape, Balance, Citrus Bloom, On Guard, Wild Orange, Peppermint, Serenity, Breathe, Cheer, and Adaptive. And then you would get the free lavender as well. And then the MetaPower, you're going to get all of the whole system, collagen, the soft gels, the gum, the beadlets, and the essential oil with the free lavender and your gift. And then if none of those are like, I kind of want a Shinmu Yoku, and I want I want a diffuser, and I want the On Guard, and I want maybe some of the cleaning line. You can just make your own kit. And if you do the 150, then you're going to be able to get that that free gift along with a lavender touch. And remember, if you're over 100, you're going to get free shipping. So this is kind of what it looks like. These are the three that you can choose from: the pebble diffuser, the hand wash that's a citrus bloom, or the 2 toothpaste. So you can make your choice there when you do that. Okay. Oops. I don't know what happened there. And then you can expect that you're going to get a welcome package from me. You get to go into a private Facebook group. I usually do a wellness consult with some education, and then you're folded into our education our community, where we have free classes. We have Wellness Wednesdays every Wednesday. We have additional classes. I have classes in my home, in the community, and you have the support on your journey to wellness. Okay. I always give some stickers, and I give roller balls, and I give a little book after we do our wellness consult, so you're really taken care of. And anyone who has a wholesale account, when you decide to get started, you actually have a link that you can share with your friends. Social selling, just like you do with any of the things that you really love. You find a really cool new outfit, and you're like, hey, you got to check this out. Also, I'm giving a promotion that if you book a class with some friends, whether you're local or online, I'm giving a free bubble diffuser to those people. And if they already have an account, then they're going to be able to get 20% cash back right back into their account when you're sharing it with your friends at the class. Okay. And when you're actually have a wholesale account, we'll go over how to actually get that. But I really thank you for your time. And I hope that was helpful, so that you have, I just want to get out of this here. I'm trying to, here we go. Here we go. And I appreciate your time this evening. And if you have any questions, for sure, make sure that you message me and let me know. But there is so much that you can learn and use with essential oils. Our life has changed over the last 10 years that we've been using essential oils, starting with just changing up the cleaning, to now using it in so many areas of our life, especially supporting our emotional health and our well-being, supporting us when being preventative and when we're not feeling well, to be able to problem solve right in the comforts of our home. So if I can help you and can answer any questions, or you'd like me to send you a personal shopping cart, I would love to do that. I am in a really special program called Silver Club this month, and I'm trying to reach and help as many people as I can in the next 3 months. So that's how I can give you some extra freebies with a promo code. So thank you for your time. I hope you have a really good Monday. And if you're in Wisconsin, go out and enjoy our 60-degree weather, because we never know when that's actually gonna stay, right? So we have to go out and enjoy it when we can. So take care and have a good night.